Hey, everybody. What is up? This lighting is crazy. Hold up, y'all. I'm going to check the comments in just a second. I hope everybody is doing well. And thank you for coming to my last minute live. My earring came out right before I went live. So, excusez-moi. But all right, so let me head on over to the chat so I can make sure I get you guys when you are commenting. Okay, so I wanted to drop in because I'm looking at my comments on YouTube, and I'm seeing a lot of people still have questions about some of the money makers that I talk about. So I wanted to be able to make myself available for clarification if anybody needed that, as well as chatting about some other ways that you may not have realized that you can make some money. So to start, I know a lot of people are, first of all, I know a lot of you are still coming in. So that's why I'm like, trying to take it slow. I'm trying to give y'all a chance to get in here. But a lot of people have questions about different money makers like the PLR books, the low content books, of course, audiobook narration. So all of those things will be addressed today. This is not going to be a super long live because I am actually going to be on Amazon at noon. So this was just like a little quick hit to help you all out. Um, while I work on a video for you all. So my mic was a little far, so let me bring it closer just in case you couldn't hear me very well. The first thing is the PLR books, and I'm gonna go to my comments on YouTube because again, that's where a lot of the questions have been, or a lot of you have been showing interest in that type of content. So when it comes to the PLR books, for those people that don't know what that is PLR stands for private label rights. And they're basically what it is you're getting the permission from the person that wrote an ebook. Typically it's an ebook. It doesn't just mean ebooks. So you're getting the permission from the person that created that work to sell it as if it's your own. So basically it's kind of like how like media entities, if they need to buy photos, they might buy the rights to the photos. And so that way when they post it, they can post it, without even mentioning where they got it from a lot of times if they paid for the rights to that photo. So the same idea goes when it comes to the PLR books, or there's actually PLR other products too, like PLR courses, like not necessarily courses as much, but a lot of times there are like videos and different other forms of digital media that cover PLR. So again, once you purchase a PLR book or other type of content, you can sell it as if it is your own. Now, there comes a misconception because I see a lot of people will go in the comments and they'll say, well, you can't sell it as if it's your own. Somebody else wrote it. Au contraire. So the thing is, when you paid for that PLR book, you paid for the rights. And when you take a look at, I'm going to actually go into one of my PLR products. One of the ones I actually showed this in a video, but hold on, let me pull it up. But the thing is, when you do purchase a product, they will have on there what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do with that PLR product. So you can't, if it says you can't change the interior, you can't change the cover, anything to that effect, then you can't do those things. Now, the whole purpose of PLR is private label rights. You want the rights to be able to do as much as you want with it, or at the very least sell it as if it's your own. So I'm still logging in here, so hold up. But yeah, so when it comes down to it, you do have the rights to do with it as you wish, if as long as you stay within the realms of whatever contract you had when you purchased it. So let me see. I'm wondering if they actually have it where I want to see if I can just show you a generic one um, without going into my account. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Let me share this with you guys so you know what I am talking about. So, I'm on a PLR website, and I I'm going to drop this website into the comments, and I will post it below this video as well. But the website that I'm going on is plrproducts.com. So why is my my stuff done logged me out? And it only does this when I'm doing live streams. Like, I'm always logged in to all of this stuff, and then it logs me out. But so PLR products, I'm grabbing that link for you because I have links available. So this is one of the websites that I use, is IDPLR. So I'll drop that one for you. I don't know where my PLR products one went, but hey, so this is IDPLR, and this is just one of the examples of what you can get. So let me share this with you. Here we go. Let's share the screen, baby. All right. And where are you, Mr. PLR? And I have like a million windows open. So yeah. Is this it? Yes. Okay. So let me share this. So this is one of the websites that I use. And again, you can get PLR books. So the PLR book, as you can see, is super duper affordable. So if you were to buy this, for example, Six Figure Blogging, it's $4.99, and you can turn around and you can sell it as your own. So the whole rave about the whole PLR thing is the fact that you can pay $4.99 and make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for reselling this as if it's your own. And we're going to get a little more into detail about some do's and don'ts when it comes to these PLR products. But to dispel the myth of you can't sell it as your own, here we go. So this right here, before you're buying it, it will straight tell you, like, it will, hold on, let me make sure you can see it. Okay, you can see it. All right, so it will straight tell you, look, these are the distribution rights. This is what is important right here. So do you have the right to resell it? Resale rights? Yes. Okay. The majority of PLR books is going to tell you this. Like, I haven't seen one that doesn't tell you this. So master resale rights, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it sounds like it's even better than regular resale rights. But yeah, private label rights, boom, you have all of this. This one, you can give it away. Sometimes I know some that I've bought have said, like, you can't give it away, you have to sell it. But really, I don't know why it matters to them if they got the money, but whatever. So you can also offer it as a bonus. You can do all kinds of things to sell this book. And this is actually a really good point right here, offering it as a bonus. So for people that are interested in blogging, I know a lot of you are interested in blogging. If you don't know, especially if this is like your first time coming over here, well, welcome. But I actually started out as a blogger. Like, that was what I started with. I started with a blog. I still have my blog. It's nikkiconnected.com. And over there, it's just not the same thing as the YouTube channel, because I actually have more over there when it comes to options to make money, but also saving money. I actually talk more about that on my blog, as well as like, I have my Nikki Connected Academy over there where I have my mini courses. So I'll make sure I link that below for you as well. Matter of fact, let me just drop it in the chat before I forget. So my blog is, just so you have it, nikkiconnected.com. So yep, that's where I house like most of my stuff, right? So when you offer something as a bonus, for example, if you want to get into blogging, right? And this is where I was going before I got a little sidetracked. But if you want to get into blogging, one of the best ways to grow your audience is to have a bonus to be able to give away to your readers. So, for example, if you write a blog post about blogging, right? You can say in that post, hey, I have my ebook. You can grab a free copy of my ebook, Six Figure Blogging, right? You can put that in the post, and then people would have to give their email. You set it up so that they have to give their email. And then once they do, you'll send them the ebook. Now, mind you, you paid a one-time fee of $4.99 for this ebook, right? And so once they get that content, now they're like, oh, okay, you know what? They're looking through that. Now they got free information from you. So now you are a resource for them. And especially if the ebook is good, you might have a quite, you might be looked at as a very reliable resource for them if it's beneficial. So once you have them linked in that way, now you have their email. The email is the most valuable thing for a blogger. And it's all about growing your email list, because what happens is you're able to have direct contact to people that are definitely interested in you, in your type of content. And that way, so once you build up to, okay, I have courses to sell, I have my own ebooks to sell, or if I want to sell even more PLR books, I'll loop them in with this one and then sell them the next one. So now you have direct, you're not, cold calling people basically. You know what I mean? These are not cold leads. These are now warm leads because they've already showed interest. They've already trusted you enough to give you their email address, and you've fulfilled your end of the bargain by giving them that freebie. So now you have somebody that's like, oh, okay, you know what? I like this person. So now whenever you have those things to sell, you have a direct person that you can pitch to that might be interested. So if from there you decide, okay, I want to start a blogging course. Okay, now you can send that to that person. Hey, guess what? Did you know I have a blogging course? You're interested in blogging? Here you go. So now you have more of a chance of making that sale because you got those email addresses. So yeah, that's what PLR books can do. And that's one of the whole points of offering it as a bonus versus selling it, because it's not always about making the money up front. Sometimes you have to show, like, get your audience to trust you before they're willing to pay for a product. But yeah, so in this, you have the full product copyrights as well. Okay, so this is the thing. This, you're not going to get hit with a copyright infringement. You have the permission, you have the copyrights. All right. So for the people that say, oh, you're not allowed to do X, Y, and Z with it, no, it depends on the distribution rights of that particular product. The other thing that's like really, really important is full graphic copyrights. That's saying you don't have the full rights to the images to be able to just like throw the images out there. But who cares about those images? Because the fact that, okay, so now we're getting into the do's and the don'ts. Don't use the same images. Like, you can a lot of times, like, especially if you're just, posting the book, that's fine. But when it comes to actually taking those images out and posting them places, any of that, you can't do that. But what you can do is you can change the cover as well, right? So you can modify the product, boom. So that way you can change the cover, you can change any of the interior that you don't like. All of those things you have permission to do. So that's really, really important when it comes to the distribution rights. The most important thing, at least for me, is to make sure that I have the rights to modify that product, because you don't want to look crazy when you go on Amazon. Like, a lot of people will post their PLR products on Amazon. You don't want to look crazy because your ebook is looking like 50 other ebooks that are on sale on Amazon. And Amazon has been cracking down on that kind of thing. Like, they don't like PLR books. So if you're giving it away, like just saying, hey, guess what? I put no effort into this. I just bought a PLR book and I want you to buy it from me for multiple times the price, or for the same price. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you want to at least modify it so that it looks more appealing, first of all, because I'm gonna tell you, like, these books, they, to me, they never look good. Like, I can use Canva, you can use Canva for free and go on there and you can modify your ebook at no cost, right? So I mean, put some effort into it. Don't just take the lazy route and say, I'm just gonna put it out there because good luck getting sales, when everybody realizes, oh well, this is a PLR book because 20 people have that same book. Let me go get it myself. So that way, you're not losing sales. You can actually, just make it look more of your own, because that's the whole point, is to sell it as if it's your own. So that is the PLR books. And just so y'all know, like, if you have any questions, feel free to drop your questions in the comments. I am checking the comments to make sure that I do get questions answered. Again, y'all have me until 11:45 because I am going over to Amazon Live. I haven't been over there in a minute. So on Amazon Live, just so y'all know, my Amazon page is Nikki For Real. And that's actually my other channel name as well. So I have my whole other brand, Nikki For Real. So just so y'all know, my Amazon, I'm going to link it down below in case you want to join me over there for my Amazon Live, because I'm not just going to be talking about, like, the side hustle type of stuff. I'm going to be talking about actual products that I get from Amazon. Amazon is like all encompassing, so I love it over there. But I'm going to drop that. Let me just say 12 p.m. and boom. So that way you have the link. I'm actually going to pin it here on YouTube. So that way y'all have it. So yeah, on Amazon Live, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. I'll be going over there and showing my products. The thing is, a lot of people have been showing interest in YouTube lately, like actually becoming content creators. I didn't know you guys wanted that, because anytime I put out that content before, it didn't get a good reception. Like, people weren't even clicking into the video. So I have a lot of information when it comes to making money on YouTube, thinking outside the box, not just the traditional ways of, oh, wait till you get monetized, wait until YouTube gives you the permission to make money. We don't do that. We're not worried about that over here. But yeah, so I have a bunch of different ways that I have found ways to make money using YouTube. So I'm always willing to share that. Just, y'all got to let me know that you like that stuff. But on Amazon, since so many people have recently let me know, I've been getting DMs, messages, comments, where they've been asking me about making money on YouTube. So on Amazon, I'm actually going to be sharing my equipment that I use for my YouTube channel. I get that question a lot. Like, what equipment do you use? I do have an idea list over there on Amazon, where if you click on that link to go over to my Amazon page, you will see YouTube equipment as an idea list. And then over there, I have a list of my equipment. It shows pictures of it, but I will be sharing them on Amazon Live. Plus, I'm always getting new stuff because I'm an Amazon addict. So yeah, you'll get that information too, especially when it comes to the lights, microphone, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. Now, I know still people are very, very, very interested in the audiobook narration. How's it going? What's up with the audiobook narration? Well, guess what? So the audiobook narration is still okay. I'm finishing up my final book. I think it'll be my final book. I don't know. Not sure yet. Not fully decided. But I actually, when it comes to like ACX and that whole platform, for people that aren't familiar with what is going on with the whole audiobook narration, first and foremost, what happened with me was in 2020, I auditioned for an audiobook, and I'd never done anything like that before, didn't know it was a thing. And I actually nailed my first audition, and then it led to 5 audiobook narration contracts. So since 2020, I earn a monthly paycheck from ACX, which is owned by Amazon, from royalties from selling my audiobooks. And I actually just record them right here at home. I sit here in this very chair at that very computer and I record my audiobooks. And I've shared everything from my equipment to giving you guys an idea of the process, as well as I have, let me bring this down. But I've also created not one, but two courses when it comes to audiobook narration as well. So I have my full course that is called the Audiobook Blueprint. And that course is like literally the A to Z. I'm so happy that everybody that has reviewed my course has given it 5 stars. Like that means so much to me. I have several students that that have been like really going, and I love it. So what we do in the course is not only do I give the video modules where I explain the whole process, I share how to edit. That's like the difficult thing, because when it comes to ACX, they're really strict when it comes to the sound requirements. So you have to make sure your sound is balanced a certain way. You have to know how to check the sound to make sure that it will meet the sound requirements from ACX. So I show you how to balance that sound. I'm not doing it on YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not going to do it. It's reserved for the people in my course. But the thing is, it's really detailed. And then on top of it, for my students, they actually meet with me one-on-one. Like we do virtual Zoom meetings, and I walk them through whatever it is they need to get through so that they can get their auditions out, so that they can make sure they have a good profile. All of that stuff is available within the course. And while I'm talking about the course, let me make sure I drop the course. So I'm in the process of getting my everything on one platform, because I have the Nikki Connected Academy over on my blog, but I also have a Shopify store. So the Shopify store is called the Nikki Connected Toolkit. So a lot of times, I actually have a lot of my products over there, like my ebooks, my course. Let me just show you that. So yeah, this is the Nikki Connected Toolkit. This is what it looks like when you go over there. And just so you know, I have like discounts available. Boom, there it goes. Yeah, so when you come over here to nikkiconnected.myshopify.com, which I'm about to drop into the comments. Hold on one second. I want you guys to have that. So let me see my course. Boom. So yeah, so when you go over there, you can spin this wheel and you are guaranteed a discount off the course. All right. So when you come over here, make sure you spin the wheel. All right. So everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner. All right. So yeah, once you do that, but if you want to find the course, which you would do, it's right actually on the home page. It's my most popular product. It's the Audiobook Blueprint course. And then you don't have to pay for it all at once either. You can actually split the payments interest-free into 4 different payments. And this is before the discount that you would get after spinning the wheel. So it will be less than what you're seeing here. So you can get up to 50% off. So I had somebody last week that got 50% off and got everything for half the price. So if you're interested in that, it's dropped in the comments. But when it comes to the audiobook narration thing, actually, hold on. I did not. You mean tell me I didn't share it? Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. So boom, that's the Audiobook Blueprint. And I wonder if I'm able to. Hey, Financial Anatomy, what is up? Thank you so much. I love it. I'm telling you, he comes through. Elijah comes through. Make sure y'all follow his channel too. So that's like the brother to Nikki Connected right there. So Yeah, so definitely. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. But yeah, the audiobook blueprint course, it does come with you know, the course, the coaching, and as a matter of fact, Elijah Financial Anatomy is one of the people, he's a member of my course. So what is up? But yeah, so I'm mad that, you know, so the wheel didn't, you know, but basically this is what it looks like when you go over there. All right. So just click the link and then a wheel will pop up where you can spin it and you'll be able to get a discount. Okay. But when it comes to the audiobook narration, one thing that you do have to understand is that it's not an easy process necessarily. Like a lot of people will think that, oh, okay, well, I can just record on my phone or something. Don't do that. Don't you do that. So what you need to do, you need to get proper equipment. In my Amazon live stream, in about 30 minutes, I will also be talking about touching on the audiobook narration equipment a little bit, but I do have an audiobook narration idealist over there to help you out as well. So yeah, we'll cover that when we get there. But when it comes to um, actually like recording and options when it comes to audiobook narration, I'm thinking my next video, I don't want my very next video to be about it just because I've done so many audiobook narration videos lately. There's so much content that I want to put out, and I'm just like not sure that like which one you guys would want first, but I feel like I don't necessarily want to go and keep putting out, oh, free gift cards, audiobook narration, free gift cards, audiobook narration. Like I just feel like it's getting to the point where people might think that's all that I'm about. And there's so much more content that I have from making money and actually saving money for your family. Thank you so much. Financial Anatomy says Nikki's course success as a ACX narrator. That's right. I'm telling you, it does equal that. I'm telling you, because like a lot of people they get caught up on a lot of some of the smaller things, and then that's what I get a lot of times when it comes to like after I meet with somebody, they were stuck on one little thing. It's like, okay, well, I was stuck on this whole profile thing, like creating my profile. I just am not sure of what should be in it. I don't have any experience, that kind of thing. So once I get them over that hump, a lot of times like they're just like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Like, so but yeah, so for everybody it's going to be a different thing. Some people get really hung up on the editing part of it. Some people are really good at the editing and they're like, that's not my problem. You know, my problem is this other thing. So yeah, so with everybody, like I tailor my one-on-ones not just to encompass like, oh, everybody has the same type of problem. No, not everybody has the same type of thing. And I work with your experience. What type of, I actually will give you feedback on what type of voice I feel as though you have, like what kinds of books would you should be auditioning for so that you are not stuck in this rut of, oh, I'm auditioning for these books and nobody's picking me. Because a lot of times what happens is you are auditioning for the wrong book for your voice. And there's so many times where I'll talk to somebody like, well, why did you audition for that type of book when you have this type of voice? Like it has to balance out, right? So yeah, so the when it comes to the audiobook narration, like there's so many ins and outs of it. I get why so many people are interested in like pursuing it. But just know that you will have to put forth work. Like you can't just say, oh, I'm just going to get me an audiobook narration gig and be good. I'm just going to record this. No, you're going to have to put some work in. Okay. So, and I'm a perfectionist. So I'm constantly like, oh, I could have said that better. Let me re-record it. So my books actually a lot of times will take a lot longer than they should just because I don't want to disappoint, you know. So I have a lot of people that are interested in like they've been following my journey. They're like, I want this book to be better than the last. So people are like literally listening to my progress and they're paying for these books, and I don't want to disappoint. So I could tell you my first book to the fifth book, completely different, completely 180, complete 180. So yeah, when it comes down to it, just know it's a process. You will grow, the process will get easier for you. And, you know, my main thing is when it comes to audiobook narration, don't give up. Like so many people are easy to give up, and that's the nail in the coffin for you, because if you're not trying, you're not going to succeed, right? But yeah, so when it comes down to it, there is the other thing of the low content books. So we already talked about PLR books, which are private label rights books, where you can create, not create, but basically just buy the rights to a book and resell it. But when it comes to a low content book, that is different. So a low content book is a book where it's like a journal, or even a calendar, notebook, where basically the pages are pages that the buyer has to complete. So we've all used them, composition books, those kinds of things, right? So you can create a low content book without like any effort. All you have to do is create the cover of that book. So I've done videos on this. It's in my money making playlist, as well as like, even if you search low content books, you can search it on my channel, or you can search it on YouTube. Low content books, Nikki Connected, I'll pop right up. So the thing is, literally, you can make these books within 30 minutes and sell them. And a lot of people don't realize, like, they go on the concept of, oh, these are journals and notebooks, but you can also create like puzzle books, and like crossword puzzles, activity books, the connect the dots, all of that stuff. There's a platform that I use, and it's called BookBook. So in my videos, I actually do talk about BookBall, and I share like how to use BookBall. But a lot of people have been finding it really, really helpful, because I've done a full blown walkthrough in my mini course. So it's, hold on, let me bring it up. So I have this thing, like literally you can build a low content book business in about an hour. Okay. So let me get the link for you all there. So, but yeah, so the thing is, like, people have been giving me such great feedback with that as well. Like, I really, really wanted to make it so that it was streamlined, so that you know exactly what to do. A matter of fact, I got a video from one person last week. She sent me this video where she was like actively making low content books, like based off of what she learned from my course. And when I tell you, her low content books were like so good. Like she has a brand, and she does like cooking content, and she literally created a bunch of low content books to go with her brands, which I'm like, that is purely genius. You're not just putting it out there and just hoping it sticks. Like, no, she stayed on brand, kept her regular images. That was less work, because she already has the images that she uses for her brand, like little cartoon. She has like a little cartoon of herself, that kind of thing. So the thing is, she's able to, to easily create low content books. She was saying she was trying to do, I think, 3 or something on the first day. So but yeah, so hold on, cash it in with low content book. Hold on. Building your business in an hour. Boom. 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 Let me see. Hold on. Actually, hold up. me make sure that that's the exact link because I don't know. I feel like there should be a better link, like a more, yeah, I guess so. All right. Let me just make sure that link works because I don't want you guys to like click it and then it not work. So hold on one sec. Yeah. Okay. I have to change that destination because I wanted the name of the book in there. I don't know how that got messed up, but whatever. That is the link to the mini course. Literally under $30, you can like learn how to build a full low content book business in an hour. So yeah, that is available. But when it comes to the low content books, of course, I have a bunch of free information to give you too. So the low content books, again, I use a platform called BookBall. And BookBall is in my videos, like I show you, the like what it actually looks like. You can get the templates for the interior of the book. So that way you're not creating the lines like in the book. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing a journal. Also, they make it really easy. I've created like a word find with them. I created a coloring book. I've created like sometimes I like to do like the kids content too. But once I do use their platform to create the interior of the book, they also have a way now where you can design your covers on BookBall as well. Honestly, I feel as though Canva is better for designing the covers of the book just because Canva, I have a pro membership for Canva. So for me, I get endless images and elements and things to put in there where it just looks a little better to me. But depending on what you're trying to make, like BookBall does have everything all on that one platform. And then within my videos, like if you do check out my low content book videos, you will see I do have a link where you can get 3 days free and then you would get 20% off for life. If you already did see the video, or if you already understand what I'm talking about, I'll put the link under there just so you can have the direct link to help you out on BookBall. So just give me a second to grab that. But yeah, what I tell people is you can use this link and create as many low content books as you want for 3 days. All right. So I always say do as much as you can. All right. So let me see, BookBall free 30 days. And boom. Just so you have it. But yeah, BookBall is the best platform. I'm not creating a low content book without using BookBall just because they make it so much easier, because you know how much time that would take to like create all the lines. I mean, it won't take all that much time, but that's just one less thing that I have to worry about. And they even have templates like in case you wanted to make a calendar, a recipe book of like any kind of vaccination books, that kind of thing. So BookBall is like the best platform for that. I've never seen another platform that had as much as BookBall does. So it only makes sense to use them. But I hope I answer every like anything like that you might have been wondering when it came to those things. If you want, just so y'all know, if you hit me up, boom, Nikki Connected on Instagram. If you DM me, because I'm about to jump off because I gotta get ready for this Amazon Live, y'all. But if you DM me over there, like if you want to let me know like what kind of content that you want to see next, because I'm literally going to be filming some more content today. And I want you all to get the type of content that you're actually looking for. So if you want to DM me on Instagram, make sure you follow me too. But also, if you want to go under a video, I see all my comments too. So I try to respond to as many as possible. I think I'm in the 90 something percentile of responding. So if you do want to like give a suggestion in the comments too, you can do that. So I'll be on the lookout for all of that stuff. But like I said, I have to get ready for this Amazon Live. If you want to see the behind the scenes of Nikki Connected and the equipment that I use, as well as some other things that I suggest, on Amazon because I'm an Amazon addict, then make sure you join me over there. And it's Nikki for Real on Amazon. It will start at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 15 minutes from now. So make sure you head on over there and make sure you follow me while you're there. All right, y'all. So I appreciate y'all for coming through. And again, thanks to Financial Anatomy for the super chat. I appreciate you. And with that said, I'm ready to peace out on this live stream, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.